Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to SNS Astrology YouTube channel. We are here with a new video on the direct motion of Saturn. So let's get started. Saturn, as we know, the planet of karma, was all the time transiting in the retrograde motion. And we know when any planet transits in the retrograde motion, the energy of the planet gets multiplied. And so does the impact. That is, the impact of the planets gets manifold results when it is doing or when it is transiting in the retrograde motion. Saturn, as we know, is a malefic planet. The malefic impact of Saturn got multiplied. So all these times we were going through lots of sufferings, hardships, difficulties and problems in the relationships and different other kind of issues we were facing due to the retrograde motion of Saturn. This is a time when Saturn has given us a sigh of relief by transiting in the direct motion from 18 September 2019. As we know that Saturn is transiting in the sign of Sagittarius. Sign of Sagittarius is a sign of Devguru Brahaspati. So all those professions which are ruled by Devguru Brahaspati, which is intellect, which is intelligence, which is philosophy, guidance, higher learning, and all different areas of science, maths, and basically all these areas are open. All these avenues are open for you right now. This is a time to welcome all the highest professions which are in store for you in the destiny. Saturn is transiting in the Purvashada Nakshatra. Purvashada Nakshatra is a nakshatra of Venus, and Venus is now transiting in the sign of Libra, its own sign. It is in conjunction with another planet of business, that is Mercury. The Venus-Mercury conjunction and the sign of Libra is enhancing manifold the impacts of Saturn in Sagittarius. Sagittarius sign this time is a most blessed sign of all the 12 zodiac. Because all this time, because of the retrograde motion of Saturn, Sagittarius people had suffered a lot. Specifically because they are passing through their peak of Sadhisati. They have gone through a lot of karmic debt they have paid during this cycle, because it's a rule that Saturn always blesses after you pay your karmic debt. Karmic debt means whatever karma is pending, which needs to be done by you before you start with the fresh karma. That is actually the main motive of Saturn, to start with the classwork once it is done with the homework of karmic debt. So Sagittarius people welcome this straight motion, direct motion of Saturn, because God will shower on you his choicest blessings. Now let's understand how this Saturn is going to bless all the different 12 signs of the zodiac. To start with, we'll start with the sign of Aries. Aries in the Kal Purush Kundli is the first sign of zodiac. And Saturn will be transiting in the ninth house. Now when Saturn transits the ninth house, we have seen, because it is the ninth house is of fate, it's of destiny, it's of our fathers, it is of our elders and gurus. So all things were blocked for Sagittarians for some time. Now this Saturn will open all these areas. You'll get the blessings of Guru. You'll get the blessings of Divine. You'll be more interested in the pilgrimage. This is a time when all your good karmas will be awarded, would be rewarded. You will be going on your karmic journeys. And this is a time where you will really get something, whatever you desire in your life, you'll be blessed with. Coming to the next sign, that is the Taurus sign. In the Taurus sign, the Saturn will be transiting your 8th house. When Saturn transits the 8th house, it will be bringing up the deep dug secrets. If you are behind finding out some truths, this is the best time that those secrets will be revealed to you. All those who are in the Tantra, Mantra and secret professions, be alert to use it for the welfare of the people. In case if it is utilized in a negative way, it is going to many times multiply your karmic debt. Coming to the next sign, that is the third sign, that is Gemini. Here the Saturn will be transiting your seventh house. Seventh house of business and partnership and marriage. So any conflict in the relationship will be discussed out, will be sorted out. You will understand your spouse in a better way during this transit. Also, the business proposal, the business agreement, the business deeds will be changed, or will be somehow there could be some change in the business portfolio as well. You can add some clauses, you can subtract some clauses that is there in this transit of Saturn. The fourth is the sign of Cancer. Here the Saturn will be transiting the sixth house. When the Saturn transits in the direct motion of the sixth house, you will be able to do away with some of the diseases which were long term. You may find an alternative method or therapy to deal with the disease. The long term pending court cases may wind up during this transit of Saturn. Next is the sign of Leo. Leo is the next sign after Sagittarius, which is the most blessed sign out of the 12 signs by this direct motion of Saturn. So in this fifth sign, that is a Leo sign, the Saturn is going to transit the fifth house. Fifth house is the house of children. So children are welcome at this time. The children may get you some awards, they may get you some rewards, they may add to your honor. This is a time where you may decide to do some higher courses. This is a time where you may decide to add on to your knowledge. This is a time where new projects are welcomed. Next sign is the sign of Virgo. Here the Saturn will be transiting your fourth house. In the fourth house, the responsibility of parents might come on you. You may go away on the business tour to earn for your family. This is a time there can be some conflict with the family members as well. Change of residence is also on cast during this transit of Saturn. Next comes the sign of Libra. Here the Saturn will be transiting your third house. When the Saturn transits the third house, the communication, the marketing, the salesmanship, they all will come before you, or probably you will be able to do the best in all these fields. You will be the best talker, you will be the best commenter, you will be the best writer, you will be the best orator at this time, and the relationship with the sibling will also improve during this cycle. Next comes the sign of Scorpio, where the Saturn will be transiting your second house. Now in the second house, this Saturn will actually help you out to deal with your money matters. You will be investing somewhere, you will be taking your family lineage forward. This is a time when you will be focused how to multiply your money. Next comes the sign of Sagittarius. As I told you, the most blessed sign at this time. Saturn will be transiting the ascendant. This is a time of name, fame, honor, awards and rewards for all the karmas, the good deeds that you have done in the past. This is a time where you may be more workaholic. This is a time you will be loaded with work, you will be ordered for your work. This is a time where you will be blessed by your gurus, by the devatas, by your parents, and you will definitely do the best in your profession at this time. Next comes the sign of Capricorn. Here the Saturn is going to transit the 12th house. Here it is going to break your sleep pattern to some extent. You might get up in the middle of night. You may have some dreams, but these dreams in some cases are going to be fruitful. They are going to give answers to your prayer. These are going to give you some kind of intuition of how to take forward your work in the future. Next comes the sign of Aquarius. The Aquarius sign is the 11th sign, and we have Saturn transiting again in the 11th house for this ascendant. So here the teamwork will pay off. Whenever you work with a team, you will get applause, you will get name and fame in that. You will work for a social cause, people will work for you, and you might work for the people. Next comes the sign of Pisces. In the sign of Pisces, Saturn is transiting your 10th house. In the 10th house, this Saturn is going to bless you with change of work portfolio, change of profession, change of job. This is the time if you want to go for any kind of additional knowledge, additional professional, additional work. This is the best time you can target it. Also, this is a time where business partnership will go certain changes, where your relationship pattern will demand for some kind of changes in your behavior. So this is all what Saturn has in store for all the 12 houses. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, please do press the like button. If you have any suggestion, any comments, do write it in the comment box, or you can mail it to us on sonia02@gmail.com. You can also ask for a consultation if required on the phone number 9595 793337. Don't forget to subscribe us. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Looking forward to see you again very soon. Thank you.